All right, let's head to Fendrana. So so I found out, someone revealed to me that you can shake the Wiimote to jump while in morph ball mode, which is cool and handy. It is also weirdly inconsistent in how sensitive it is, to the point where I bumped the C button on my nunchuck, and that vibration was enough to count as my Wiimote shaking, and made the morph ball jump. It's so strange, honestly. How because sometimes I'll actually try and shake it, and they won't acknowledge me at all. The Wiimote is such a it's such a low end piece of hardware, honestly. Anyways, thank you, Reverana, for redeeming farmland for Wolfos Town, a light for Wolfos Town, and a Faithfos, which means that as of starting next stream, there'll be 2 spirit generated for Wolfos Town as opposed to just 1, which means you'll get to the goals faster. Wolfos must now toil the land. It's true. They have farmland now. They have no excuse. X-Death is hard to play. In Dissidia, you mean, I assume. Because, yeah, no, X-Death is one of those characters where you can tell if someone knows what they're doing, he is busted to the point of being basically unbeatable. But he is real jank. Real jank. This is the right place, right? Wait, Magmor. Oh man, I still have to get through Magmor? Oh. I need more shortcuts. And for that, Samus needs more power. So yeah, I don't know if he's still here, but I do want to thank Onyx for also unwittingly being my test to see if the tip settings I have set up even work, because I've never done it and I don't know how to actually test it myself. So, thank you for confirming to me that it actually does work as intended. And curse you for forcing me to play Sonic Forces. Wolfos grow nothing but baked beans? Like, they grow them pre-baked? Where are you getting this lore from? Okay, whoops. Glad that I have 30 missiles. I'm glad even though I didn't make very optimal progress last bit, because I ended up going way the wrong way again. At least I got some missile packs to show for it, which is nice. Because man, 5 missiles is not enough. They start with way too few. Like, it seems like they throw replenishments at you really, really, really freely, so it's not a big deal, but man, I do not feel safe you having only 5. Alright, how far am I from my real goal? Still a ways. I do appreciate the lava does so little damage that there is no reason for me to do the little puzzles. Well, I guess puzzle is a bit strong of a word. Wait, did I get turned around? Hold on. Yeah, I got turned around. You can't trick me. well, I mean, you can, but I'll work around it. Hold on. I get that it's not really their design philosophy, but I would like it if, with the superior power of the Switch, which is somewhat more powerful than a GameCube, they can make it so that once you destroy something with a bomb, it just stays destroyed. I think that would be nice. Alright, just a bit more to go. Can I jump? Yes! Nice! I love these discrete shortcuts. It's nice. Like, it's nothing that they really draw your attention to, but now it's just like you have more vertical movement, so you can do that. Damn it! Omni block is too difficult to be worth it. Well, I mean, Marvin, you're not considering a very important thing. Is it too difficult if you're a CPU who can read inputs? Because if then, it may in fact be very easy. These are the things you have to consider when you are balancing a fighting game. Man, you know, I'm pretty satisfied with Stranger of Paradise as the anniversary game, but God, do I want another Dissidia so bad. I'm never gonna be over that either. Like, it's just gonna be a forever thing, because I guess they'll make another one eventually, but who knows when. God, that was just such a slam dunk of a series. Both games. Well, all three. Opera Omnia is also good, even if it's very different. The frame one block that only works on one frame. So the thing is, fighting game players are freaks. You have to keep that in mind. Like, people who play fighting games have reflexes that are on a different level from what you'd expect from a human. One frame to people who play fighting games is sometimes not a big deal. Like, recently there's been discourse about parrying in the new Street Fighter, and people are saying, oh, is it going to be 1 frame or 3 frames? And like, the fact that that's something that people can even discuss is insane to me. That's so far beyond where I would trust my reflexes to be. Yeah, it's like in Dissidia and Duodecim, they sped up the chase sequences so that it's way, way more risky to actually do it, to the point where I just stopped doing them, because more often than not, the AI would do better than I could. But there are people I know who play fighting games much more religiously than I ever could. And for example, famous Twitch streamer Daihime would complain that those chase sequences are too slow and they were just guaranteed to win eventually, so it bored them. And that's the thing, like, there's such a gap in what like actual people who get super into these kinds of things can do, and then us mortals. Alright. If I was a purple door in Phendrana Drifts, where would I be? There! I see it! Honestly, like, map's great. I think I would have personally used colors other than blue, purple, and red for doors. I would have used maybe like a yellow, or I guess yellow wouldn't really work against an orange background. But blue, purple, like maybe even like make it cyan and like pink. It's like just something a little more visually distinct. Sony Square better put Duodecim on PSP back compat, but I have no hope of that happening. That's the thing. It's such an obvious slam dunk, but like I feel like Square Enix is the kind of company that would say, no, we're going to do a remaster, and then Sony is the kind of company that would say, why would we want to port a PSP game? Those are bad. We should just not have old games. Okay, where is the purple door from here? Is it straight ahead? No. Is it straight to the right? No. Is it behind me? Yes. Wait. No, that's the purple door that I got the purple door opening device. Damn it. Ah, okay. Let's go back to the drawing board. Fighting game players aren't human. It's true. They're well beyond whatever a mere human can do. Oh, no, wait. Okay, that's the real purple door. Okay, I tricked myself. Nice try, me. Why would people want Duodecim when they didn't want NT? So you say that in jest. Companies think like that a lot, and it's very distressing. Like, something that forever sticks out to me back in the day. So back with the Nintendo DS, Square Enix released a full 3D remake of Final Fantasy IV with a remastered soundtrack and voice-acted cutscenes that were fully 3D and animated, with a fancy CG opening and all that kind of stuff. And this game was $40. Around that same time, they also released a port of Chrono Trigger. This was it was a recreation of the original with new DS-based UI, and some of the effects were missing because they couldn't recreate them because the DS is not quite as strong as the SNES in certain ways. This port had some very mediocre, cheaply made additional content in the vein of like the Game Boy Advance ports of Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, and it cost $45. So it bombed. It didn't do very well. And the creators said, fans always say that they like Chrono Trigger and want more Chrono Trigger content, but the DS port sold really badly, so I think they're lying. That's not an exact quote. That's basically the vibe of their interview. Like they think that people are tricking them into thinking that they like Chrono Trigger because they're super overpriced port with no extra content. And again, I gotta also make it clear, this is a time when the Wii was getting like SNES virtual console games for $8. So the SNES version of Chrono Trigger would reasonably be valued at $8, and their DS port was $45. And so yeah, it didn't do well, and they're like, oh well, clearly people just don't actually like Chrono Trigger. And yeah, that's just like these corporations have to approximate data. They can't really like infer what the human reason behind things are. All they can do is look at it and go, well, this data tells us this, and there's no context we can glean from it beyond the pure data. So clearly, if this thing with this name on it doesn't sell, like okay, I've got another good example, a Nintendo one this time. The most cited reason for why Mother 3 didn't get localized is because a game called Magical Star Sign, which I don't even know what that is, didn't do well. And based on that, Nintendo's entire JRPGs don't sell, nobody wants them. Their entire mentality that lasted for years and almost killed Xenoblade, a game which right now is causing server issues for Nintendo because so many people want to pre-order the third game. that whole mentality stemmed from that, because they just look at the data and they just make wild, insane extrapolations. God, I keep losing the purple door. Where is it? I wish I could like put a marker on my map. Okay. No, it is straight ahead. Okay, I can do this. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, like, honestly, I would rather, like, I would pay full price for a like upscaled, like maybe like tweaked models like with Kingdom Hearts, and like better lighting port of Dissidia. Maybe add like some remixed music or whatever, that kind of stuff. I would take that, and like, yeah, add actual online features too. I would take that over the PlayStation Plus port, because I don't want to just pay a subscription to access these games. I want to be able to buy it. Nintendo Store's been crashed for 4 hours because of the Xenoblade 3 pre-orders. It's a shame nobody likes JRPGs. We should just not port this game over that we have fully localized already. The European branch did it. Hello, Juniberg. Mario and Luigi games sell gangbusters in the DS. Must be because of the brand and not the solid gameplay and story. I mean, honestly, I think, like, as much as people try and like pass it off as a conspiracy theory, I think it's pretty clear that Miyamoto resented the RPGs and didn't want them to continue to exist. Man, PC Dissidia would be, yeah, that would be crazy. The modding would be wild. I don't think we need to worry about a Jack Garland mod. I feel like if they made a new Dissidia, they would add like Noctis and Jack. Those seem like obvious slam dunks. AXM, you can buy what? Oh, the Sony games? I know that people have been speculating that, but Sony's communication is terrible, so we don't really have any hard facts unless they revealed something while I wasn't looking, which they might have. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain its darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? You're not speculating they're already available in some Asian countries? Oh, really? Huh. Wow, I'm surprised I haven't heard anybody mention that. I guess everyone was so focused on them being the bad PAL versions that they totally forgot about that. Well, that's good. Man, I wish you could just get the PS3 games, though. Like, playing 7th gen games that run properly is such a big appeal for the Xbox. Alright, I gotta get up and over there. Ah, I see it. Yes, I know. I know, I'm gonna get there, I swear. Ugh. Alright, how did I get up? It was just like a pathway, wasn't there? All these walls are just slightly too high. Yeah, I swear there was just like a regular pathway up. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Over here. Wait. Man, there's a lot of stuff I just arbitrarily missed. Whoops. I need to really pay more attention. Like, I feel like that's pretty obvious for a Metroid game, but whoa, I missed a lot of stuff. Alright, wait, do I want to go down here? I really can't tell. Oh, no. Damn it. Okay, I didn't want to go down anyways. Back up I go. But yeah, if PlayStation Plus retroactively makes it so I can just take my digital copy of Dissidia and play it, that would be nice. Like, being able to play PSP games isn't as high on my list as being able to play PS3 games, but it's still a very much appreciated thing that they can very easily do because they have a dedicated, and I didn't do all that. They have a dedicated PSP emulator. So, yeah, I don't know. They don't really have much of an excuse besides the fact that they're run by a person who hates old games. Oh no, it's resistant. No, resistant to missiles too. What about bombs? Damn, must have to use fire. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Yeah, so you can still use your classic shot. There's no real reason to, though, isn't there? Oh, this is the fire rate slightly slower. Okay. Still, I'm sure the damage is higher. Prime 3 had like a kind of machine gun isn't the right way to put it, but it was like a Gatling gun kind of formation where it fired a bunch of shots really fast. I'm kind of curious if this game has some sort of equivalent. Man, this music is great. I'm so glad I can hear it. No. Hey. I didn't press the C button. Go in. There we go. No. Huh. Alright. Okay, it's inactive. As the phase on Devil Trigger or whatever. Was it? I know that, like, I know that it had like a different type of shot when you use the phase on trigger, but I never used it because it cost your health and I was so scared to use it. So I don't think I'd remember that. I feel like there was just like a rapid fire beam that was just a standard upgrade that you could choose. Specifically, I remember using it in conjunction with the X-ray visor. Those are the two memories that are connected in my head. Where? I want to go up here. What? This game's pretty good about being generous with the platforming, but sometimes I do find myself falling up just a bit short. Okay, no, I can't. I want to get up there clearly, but how do I reach it? Ugh. Oh, what are you? Are you active? The Nova Beam. That sounds familiar. A standard spinner device. Yeah, everyone across the galaxy has this for when they go in morph ball mode and start spinning to power it. Prime 3 has one beam that gets upgraded over time, no ability to choose. I mean, I think that makes sense, because, like, that's usually how it is in Metroid. You just get upgrades. I don't think there's a whole lot of necessity for there to be a bunch of different beams you can select unless they have very distinct capabilities. Or if they have different combat functionality. Damn it, I already forget what happened. I say that I have bad memory a lot on these streams, but I hope you guys really believe me when I say it's truly abysmal. Oh, wait. Oh, did that activate it? Finally. Just what I wanted. That little that jingle. The jingle that plays. Oh wait. Oh no, an underwater area. Uh-oh. It's so un-Metroid to me. Like, I'm trying to think of what sound plays in the other games when you get secretly. Maybe in Super Metroid, that's the song that play, or the jingle that plays when you do stuff. But like, it sounds like something from like a Mario RPG. I swear it's in Paper Mario. I need to check. Uh-oh. Wait, is the water rising and falling? Huh. Or do I have to activate it again? Is that a timer puzzle? Might have been a timer puzzle. Wait, I was gonna say, like, a couple Chozo lores ago, but I really do love this idea that the Chozo are such a technologically advanced race that they went well in... Oh, damn it. They went so far well and beyond their technology that they reverted back to spirituality. Like, it starts to go from... like, we use our science to do practical science things into, like, back into, like, we are going to transcend our lives and look into prophecies and quell the darkness and stuff like that. I really like that, like, concept for technology as, like, a path where it's, like, the pursuit of facts and truth will eventually return to a place of spirituality. Alright, I did it. Is this... What is this? Is this a shadow? Is this the most baked in shadow of all time? Oh, purple door. Ooh, blue door. I don't think I could reach that. Actually, could I even reach this? I don't quite have a judge of how far my double jump can take me yet. But I think it makes the most sense to go somewhere this safe first. Oh no! Oh no, there's no power! Alright, I guess I'm taking a leap of faith. Now it's the question of do I go purple or blue? Blue might be a save point. Because either way, there's a very heavy chance I won't make these jumps. Is this one a bit further? I think it might be. Okay, I'm gonna try purple first. Okay, I can make that with ease. Whoa. You look like a Metroid Prime hunter from the hit video game Metroid Prime Hunters. A shadow pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. A select group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. I mean, I guess this counts as detection. I did it. I beat them. Okay, I'm gonna try the blue door and see if that goes badly for me. Ooh, it's a missile door. Real fancy. I knew it. Oh, what's this? Schematics for Research Lab Hydra accessed. To access Research Lab Hydra, proceed through the purple doors to the south. Alright, I got some context. Man, I haven't seen a map station in a long time. My gun detected him by shooting the chest 8 times. Yeah. That's Samus's solution. Alright, did I get all the orange things? Yes. Now back to purple. I love the point in a game where the abstraction just gets into... the abstraction just falls apart entirely and you just start referring to things by their most basic concepts. Have I scanned a purple door? Oh, I can't. Ooh, cutscene. That animation specifically reminds me of the shocked look on Link's face in Ocarina of Time every time a door shuts behind him. Uh-oh. Space pirate. Oh, it's just a regular space pirate. We got the shadow pirates first. Sentient aggressor species, well trained in weapon and melee combat. Space pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm mounted scythes. In combat, this species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Man, opinions from Wikipedia here. Ruthless, the immoral and pirate, ruthless and immoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very serious. I really didn't read that very well. I'm doing it. I'm winning. They can't beat me. Get hit by my electrical attack. Ooh, it paralyzes them. Cool. Alright, but where was that robo thing? I want to scan it too. Well, huh, that really did feel like there was something more there that I didn't end up seeing. I guess maybe the robot thing's gonna come back. Oh, wait a second. Huh. Why aren't you bothering me? Weird. That was the first friendly turret. A map room. They heard me. Love this Prime's versions of Space Pirates. They're so goofy. Are they not goofy otherwise? All right. Huh, wait a second. Huh, what's this? How did I miss this? Oh, right, the door was inactive. Okay. Okay. They're complete losers. Great. That does seem ideal. East Quarantine Cave is restricted to blue level security. Authorized personnel permitted entry only after bioscan. Phazon ore appears to bind through phazon energy. Thermal imaging is required to detect the highest concentration of radioactivity, which serves to bind the stones together. Imaging research is being conducted in the containment vault area of the facility. Phazon ore is extremely durable and blast resistant. Although the armor-like qualities of this shell provide ample protection, thermal imaging can be used to detect weak areas in the casing. Improvements must be made to the shell in the event that these weaknesses are found by aggressors. So yeah, no, I wonder if Samus is going to get some sort of thermal visor. Could happen. The pirates are especially goofy in Prime. Nice. I guess the regular games don't give a whole lot of dialogue or text or anything to give them goofiness. Like, I've read more in this game than I have in all of Zero Mission and Fusion. Project Titan specimen is immobilized in the quarantine game. Oh my god, they have the Joker. Relocation is recommended due to increased violent activity. Actually, I just unlocked some memory. I don't know if this is something I experienced personally or something I just heard about, but I just remembered there's some sort of thing about the space pirates trying to recreate Samus's morph ball and like failing horribly and just getting crushed into a cube, basically. I don't remember exactly what the context for this is, just know it's a thing. Force field accessible only through space pirate bioimaging, impossible to breach. Man, Samus can do everything but that, apparently. God, the visor stuff in this game is so cool. Access to Research Lab Hydra granted. Yeah, like Samus can hack into everything else so easily, but... Oh. Oh. They do be looking a bit goofy. Uh-oh. But they have advanced weapons that may help them in their goal of achieving galactic dominance. Alright, the music's still going. So there must be another one around here somewhere. Is it in stealth mode? Whoa, what was that? Is that part of the music? Or is that like a creature? Why is the music still going? Stasis tank operational but currently empty. What's interesting to me is that this game has a lot more text than any 2D game, but you would argue it has less story. I could definitely believe that because the story does seem to just be Samus must find the 12 spiritual stones to access the Temple of Time and release the Great Poison because it was its plan all along. And then you shoot it. Decrease vital signs, cold damping appears stable. Elevator option. Oh. I'm glad they have both these pieces of information right next to each other. It really paints a picture. No, is that like an electric guitar? Is that a siren? Is that a monster crying out in sorrow? I don't know. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon amniotic bath. This is likely a side effect of Phazon ingestion by test subjects. Access to research lab ether limited to Team Sclera only. Personnel bound for Holo Observatory must use West Elevator. Ice beetle infestation in Ice Vault region has been 95% exterminated. Report any sightings to security immediately. Phazon fluid bath levels at 70%. Checking diagnostics per procedure. 120038 or B? Oh. I do love these data dense areas. I really do love reading them. I like that Golbez tries to be helpful, but his attempts to help Bartz don't reach him because he's such a dipshit. Yeah. Dissidia is great. You don't like whale sounds in your tense battle theme? Man, now I'm not going to unhear it. It is whale sounds. It's there to soothe you for these tense battles. New pirate data. Log 10.515.8 or B. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions, like additional poison sacs within the abdomen of the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. I do like how the space pirates, when you fight them, are just like these roaring monster creatures, but then they do talk like scientists when you read their logs. Operational but empty. Operational but empty. Specimen 002 euthanized 12091.4 after psychotic episode, scheduled for removal. Specimen 029, life signs normal, pulse at 140%, mass increased by 4%. Man, those are some like statistically optimized stats. That's like when you go to your upgrade tree and you can get plus 10% to your heart rate, but only plus 4% to your mass, because they know it's balanced that way. God, there's so much data. I love it. Phazon infusion within central core of Xenome SA is at 70% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable. New pirate data. Log 10.712.1. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves or else finding their way through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plug them wherever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Xenome SA is undergoing relocation to Lab Hydra. Subjects transfer ordered after a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior. Security clearance ADR 13. New pirate data. There's so much story going on. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have been increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. There's more. More pirate data. Log 10.344 or 8. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Alright, is that all the data? Have I found everything? Oh, I thought I saw something red, but no. No, we're good. Right? There's so much stuff here, I don't want to miss one thing, you know? Oh. Oh, weird. This is actually different. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, it wasn't a tube, it was a computer. Okay. That should be everything. Now, to go down the elevator. Oh. Now to go up the elevator. Whoop. Huh, okay, I can't scan this computer, but I see a ton of scannable stuff up there. This is just the info dump area. Also, this is why there's more music, I guess. These guys up here, this whole time, just waiting patiently as I read like a dozen scan logs. Granted, going by how they write, I assume that they appreciate some nice reading breaks just as much as I do. Man, music's still going, huh? Alright. Prep work on all empty stasis tanks must be completed before specimen batch Y arrives on 12.312.2. Transfer of specimen 344 to Lab Hydra complete. Further infusion suspended pending security assessment. Mutation strain 776V shows massive absorption capacity influx. Strain replication is now underway. Phazon batch 1734D. Oh, so there are letters. Unless it's a 0, but I think it's a D. Shows mandible mutation across all subjects. Cross infusion with batch 1622G recommended. Okay, definitely got letters. Okay. See, we're solving all these mysteries. Xenome behavioral patterns show decreased reflex activity at temperatures below freezing. Note that for later when I get the ability to freeze things. Okay. Good to know. Okay, here's the turret. Die. Oh. You. And with that, the music's gone. I hope there's a save point, because scanning all this stuff again would be a nightmare. Cordite causing column to appear weak. Cordite, you say? Specimen 070. Optimal absorption mutation has led to unexpected degeneration of internal organs. Ugh. That's rough. Warning, do not handle sedated xenomes without proper ice containment equipment. Huh, are these the same? Weird. Yeah. Strain 776V has been successfully replicated. We have named it Strain Vertigo. Mutation of beta xenomes proceeding. Whoop. Daily decontamination is now required for all personnel working in lab ether. Viral pathogens found in several xenomes have been traced to Phazon batch 1667Z to terminate all subjects. Tissue samples from stasis tanks have been hand-carried to Lab Hydra for analysis. Notify security of all material moves. New pirate data. Log 10664.2. Research outpost Glacier 1 in the Fendrana Drifts region of Talon Forest Mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroids sluggish. Metroids! And easy to control, even those well into Phazon infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munition and soldiers. Samus, on the other hand, she'll wipe them all out. Oh. I really thought this was a way out, but oh, whoa, you almost got me. You almost got me. Wait a second. Is that a boss chambre? Looks like it might be. Although, it's not this place. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take a quick breather then.